It seems that Kris Jenner is in crisis mode when it comes to Kylie Jenner, because it seems that Kylie could be set to lose millions and millions and millions. And we know that when it comes to people's lives, that money will always matter more, especially to the Kardashians. Hey guys, it's Murali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Back at it again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, my Patreon, my merch, inject it, and let's get straight into this video. So crisis mode is what Kris Jenner is in right now. The 24-year-old is in jeopardy of losing her business partnerships after Travis Scott's Astroworld tragedy, a source has told this particular article. Last Friday, 8 people passed away and hundreds were injured and counting. It's now believed the rapper's baby's mother beauty brands will be negatively impacted. Kylie feels the weight of this and more than anything wants to do right by the victims. I know people do not think she cares, but she does, but she really does. At the same time, she's a businesswoman, responsible for the livelihood of a lot of people. She feels like she's in a lose-lose situation because she wants to take time to respect the victims from Astroworld, but at the same time, she employs a lot of people. The longer her companies go without being active on social media or promotion, the more sales go down and the less they make from marketing. We're talking potentially losing millions of dollars in losses. The sources claimed Kylie is cautious about how to move forward with her brand stating. She feels a responsibility as a brand founder, but she also knows the second they do something business related, people will be upset that she's moved on and doing self-promotion after this tragedy. So she does feel that lose-lose in a sense. She's working closely with her mum as both her manager, but she's also leaning on her for emotional support. Kris is in crisis mode and still figuring out how to handle this best. However, Kylie's rep is shutting down some of these claims as well. Some reps have said the information is incorrect. Fans have noticed Kylie's silence on social media whilst the Keeping Up alum is likely taking a pay cut for not posting. The pregnant reality star reportedly makes over 1 million per Instagram post on her personal page. Kylie's Instagram post ranges from personal photos and videos of her everyday life. Both Kylie, along with her brands Kylie Cosmetics, Kylie Skin, Kylie Baby and Kylie Swim, have all not posted anything since the horrific concert took place. Her brands typically post multiple times every single day, presumably driving direct sales. Additionally, all the brand accounts have shut their comments off as well. So it seems that a crisis mode, Kris Jenner knows. I feel like Kris Jenner will, tackle this crisis mode well. She has the experience to do so. But it is a lose-lose situation because if she keeps on with her brands, people will say she's being insensitive. What are you doing? The fact that you ignored this event, people have actually passed away. But then at the same time, if she doesn't do all of that, she then loses out on a lot of money. I think it's better for her to lose out on a lot of money and wait a couple of weeks and just be silent and be with the victims if she can and be vocal about that. Because although you are losing millions of money, yes, you have millions of money. You already have made millions of money. You already are now technically a billionaire. So I think losing a few millions here and there isn't going to impact you as much. And I feel like you might have a lot more to lose if you continue on going that way because you can be it can come across as very insensitive. So she is set to lose. Well, she probably already is if she's already silent with stuff. I'm sure it's already impacted her sales tremendously on all accounts. But this is obviously a very important matter, and I think this needs to just take priority. Then Kylie Baby, Kylie Swim, Kylie this, and Kylie nonsense. And I feel like she can survive this. I feel like her mother, although should be in crisis mode, will be fine. But with Travis Scott losing brand partnerships one after the other, and other brands now in a nightmare because one brand, Dior, had a whole partnership ready to be released with Travis Scott any minute now. And now they have to rethink every single picture they've shot with him. They have to redo everything with probably somebody else. The loss of money majorly because nobody suspected this to take place. So brands, the managers, the partnerships, they're either going to be going down the drain for Travis and potentially Kylie, or you work through this properly well. My thing is this: she's silent, of course, but why not just be vocal? And not about your brands, but post on you have all of these pages: Kylie Baby, Kylie this, Kylie nonsense, Kylie this. Why don't you use all of them to vocalize the importance of the victims? Why don't you post the victims? Why don't you, put out statements that you're going to financially help the victims? Why are you not going to see that you want to go to visit the victims at hospitals? Why don't you try to do all of that? Like, I don't understand. Like, I know that one can be open to critique by doing stuff like that, but I think it's, you know, it's better just to stay silent and just vocalize on all platforms. Well, why don't you post the victims? What are their faces? What are their names? Do you know what I mean? Like, yes, it wasn't her fault that all of this is taking place, but you're directly connected to this, and you posting pictures with the ambulance and it just wasn't a good look. And I feel like there is a lot that you can do as opposed to sitting silent and praying that it will just all die down in a week or two. I think you can really be out there for the victims, but it's just a matter of they don't want to. Let me know your thoughts are, guys. Subscribe to the channel, click that button, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video. Sorry, I have a call. Hello?